Hey guys, and welcome back to my reaction videos. I'm bummed. Why am I bummed? I'm bummed because this is another year that I did not make it to Comic-Con. I really always want to go, but of course I live in London, so it's not necessarily as easy just to go to the States for Comic-Con as much as I wished it. But the good thing to come out of Comic-Con is the fact that we finally get the trailer for Wakanda Forever. I was really hoping that we were going to see it in Thor Love and Thunder. We didn't, but here it is. I need to watch it right now.
No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Hey, little darling, don't shed no tear. No woman, no cry.
Oh, I feel it already.
Good friends we have, and good friends we've lost along the way. In this great future, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I say.
That's Namor already. Ah! Oh. I got goosebumps so many times because of that trailer. Oh, so many feels. I think that was one of the best trailers I have ever seen. But oh my god, I got goosebumps. Oh, it was so good. And you already felt it at the beginning. You already felt the, oh, Chadwick, why? It's so sad. You already felt it in the beginning. But the way they transitioned from the first song to the second one and just started kind of like to really like bring in just all the action sequences. Obviously we know Namor the Submariner is going to be in this film, but at the same time you know nothing that's happening in this film. They did such a good job by like cutting and putting so many different sequences in. You don't know what really is happening, like how much of the film is them actually mourning the death of T'Challa, how much of the film is Namor actually like the villain in it, how much is like the actual like attack of Wakanda and Atlantis. You don't really know these things. I always think when you watch a trailer and all of a sudden you can tell exactly from beginning to end what this movie is about, then that's a bad trailer. If you have to tell the story in the trailer, that's not a good trailer. This was so good. First off, I think my favorite part of that trailer was Queen Ramonda. Angela Bassett is such a great actress. That line, oh, have I not given everything? Because you're just like, oh, I felt it. It gave me chills. Also makes me think, at some points in the film, does she think that Shuri is dead? I don't think Shuri is gonna die, like we can't kill Shuri. But maybe at some point in the battle between Atlantis and Wakanda, she does think Shuri is dead. So when she's having that line, she actually thinks that Shuri is among the dead people of Wakanda. I do think it's either gonna be Shuri, Nakia, or I still am thinking that they might bring back Killmonger to wear the mantle of Black Panther. I do think that the long-term plan was to always have Shuri become Black Panther eventually. There is comic book precedence for it. But I do think with the passing of Chadwick, they maybe will move that storyline up and she'll be Black Panther. Or I do think there is still a possibility with the whole multiverse that they can bring back Killmonger and have him be a version of the Black Panther in the MCU. I also like how we're introducing other new characters. We have Riri Williams, who's going to be Ironheart, so this will be really fun to see how she develops as a character from here before she gets her own Disney Plus show. I'm not the biggest fan of Namor in the comic books. I think he's usually a douche. Except his Phoenix 5 uniform. I really like it, and I plan to do it eventually at Comic-Con one day. I do like all these Mayan Aztec influences that they're actually giving to Atlantis and the Atlanteans, because you can see just like by like the regalia and everything that they kind of wear and like the headdresses, there is this Aztec Mayan influence. So I'm really liking that because it also gives this like other layer to Atlantis, and it's not just people who live underwater. What I do like that they're doing in this film is that they're putting these two really powerful nations against each other. You have Wakanda and Atlantis, and they both have their own feel, their own identity, and it's very, very strong, and it's going to be really nice to see them come into conflict for this film. I don't think Namor is going to be a long-time villain. I do think maybe he'll come as a villain. I really do think it's more of like a plot with the wider world, because obviously there's this power vacuum in Wakanda because of the death of T'Challa, that I do think everyone, because of this power vacuum, are trying to solidify power in Wakanda. So you have, maybe the Atlanteans trying to like impose their will. The wider global powers also trying to impose their will on Wakanda. So I do think Atlantis is being used as the foil to Wakanda just for this film, and then at the end of the film they'll realize actually we should be working together, and then they'll push away the real threat. But there's so much in this, and at the same time, again, I have no idea what's going on. I'm only making educated guesses based on the comic books. But that line, Angela Bassett, so good. I do wonder now though, because obviously we are post Miss Marvel, the Disney Plus show. We do know she's a mutant. So when Namor was first introduced in the comic books, he was just, a half human, half Atlantean person with wings on his feet. So he could fly, he could breathe underwater, he was super strong and all these other little things. But in the recent years in the comic books, he was reconned to being a mutant. I know. So I am really keen to know if Kevin Feige wants him to be a mutant in the MCU. I will probably say he is. He is. So I want to actually hear the actor speak in the film, so I'm really keen. I need more. What did you guys think of the Wakanda Forever trailer? And who do you think is wearing the Black Panther armor at the end of the trailer? Let me know in the comments below, and I will talk at you guys later. Bye.